Hey everyone, so today we are looking at reading tab and understanding tab. Here is something that I prepared earlier. So, the big thing with tab, unlike music notation, is that we have 6 lines going down. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horizontal lines. And each one of these lines, because there's 6 of them instead of 5, represents a string on the guitar. So it's a guitar specific way of kind of reading things. And tab spelled T-A-B, so you'll normally see this somewhere. So if you see 6 lines and the word tab somewhere, which is short for tablature, you know you are dealing with tab, and that is a guitar only thing. So each one of these lines represents a string on the guitar. The top line represents string number 1. Here we go. And then the bottom line represents string number 6. So as you can probably see, I'm very bad at drawing. You probably know that if you attended any of my lessons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'll try and scribble these in. Appreciate that these are not the most well written numbers, but we do what we can. String 1, string 2, and then string 3. Okay, next. Tab, unlike music notation, doesn't use note heads or anything like that. It uses numbers, and we'll often see these numbers kind of dotted about everywhere. So the first thing we normally see is just the number 0, yeah, and it covers one of these lines like this. And when we have the number 0, all that means is to play the open string. And like music notation, like reading a book in English or European languages and things like that, we are reading them from left, so this side, to this side, to left to right. Yeah. So we're going to see this. So we got this 0 on string 3, 0 on string 2, 0 on string 1, and then 0 on string 2 again. So that's the way and the order that we're reading them. And when we're doing this on the guitar, all we're going to do is play open string number 3, open string number 2, open string number 1, and then open string number 2 again. Okay. So what's written there? Just so that's the first thing that we're looking at here. So when there's a 0 on it, we play the open string, and we're reading them from the left hand side all the way to the right hand side. So that's the first thing. Other things to be aware of, normally with tab you don't really get rhythm. Sometimes you have these things above them, but again, this is why we need to really learn how to read music notation as well to really get an understanding of the rhythm. Right, next thing that we might see is, so I'm going to stick with these 3 open strings. We get my pen back out. We may see something that looks a little bit like this, where we have, that's meant to be a 0, that's meant to be a 0, and that's meant to be a 0. So this time they are kind of, we're playing these as normal. So string 3, 2, and 1. And then this time these are all on top of each other, meaning we play them at the same time. So if I was to play this, I play it in order: string 3, string 2, string 1, and then 3, 2, and 1 all at the same time. Yeah, so that's the next thing to be aware of. And now we are going to come to where we have different numbers. So here, that's a 0, so still open string on string number 1. Now this time I'm going to write in the number 3, and maybe another 0 again. And what this 3 means is the fret. So we have open string, string 1, fret 3 is still on the first line, so that's fret 3, string 1, and then open string 1 again. So it sounds like this. Yeah, so open string 1, fret 3, string 1, followed by open string 1 again. Yeah. So let's do a couple of these together, shall we? Very strange not teaching this in a lesson, but by myself in a room, but I'm going to pretend that someone's here. So I am going to write out a new pattern. Let's go. Open, first fret. Oh, probably shouldn't have told you that. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick second to have a go at this one in your own time. I hope you're playing this. Okay, so what I'm hoping happened is that you guys, when you were playing this, played open string number 3, you played fret 1, string 2, you played open string 2, and then played fret 3, string 2. Yeah, so that's the sound that we should have had. There we go. And then one last one. Let's use all the things that we've learned so far. Let's go. Something a little trickier. But again, there's no indication of how fast or slow you should play this. So if you want to play this really, really slowly, go for it. Okay, so remember what we do when things are all in line with each other. And let's give this one a go. Give you a couple of seconds. Or just pause the video. That'd be easier. I'm going to pretend that you've paused it. All right, here we go. So now we've got fret 3, string 1, fret 1, string 2, fret 2, string 3, and now we are strumming strings 3, 2, and 1, but with our first finger pressed down on the first fret of the second string. So that's what we should have had. Sounded pretty cool. So hopefully that's kind of giving you a bit of understanding about tab and tab reading. Main thing is just be really, really careful what string you're on. Again, sorry, I've written that quite badly. 4 is this one here. So if you ever get confused, top line is 1, bottom line is 6. So string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, string 6. And 0 means open string, and whatever number is just whatever fret it is on that particular string. Yeah, cool. I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, as always, just give me a shout. Awesome. Have a good one, and ciao for now. Click off.